Troll, the new Netflix film that is out now for you guys to go and check out. Now, this movie is all about an ancient troll waking up in the Norwegian mountains, and now a group of heroes must stop this troll from wreaking havoc and destroying cities. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Troll? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in that comment section below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's get into this review of the movie Troll. Okay, so Troll, presented by Netflix, is the newest monster film, like giant monster film that is out now for you guys to go and check out on Netflix. It is Norwegian, so you can either watch it dubbed, but I like to watch it in its original format with the Norwegian language and the subs. There is some English characters in here as well when they speak some English, but overall it is a Norwegian film. And I mean, I love these little films that come out like this on Netflix. Like, we had The Wasteland, the Spanish one that come out. We've had the Korean stuff that has coming out as well that has been really good. Like, there's so many great little international films that most people don't really know that are there because Netflix is so bad at their marketing. But I'm here to tell you guys there is a new Norwegian one now there. And I'm going to give it as much coverage as I can because I like to see these international films do well. Now, Troll for itself is basically Netflix's sort of way of saying, hey, you know, Legendary in that they have Godzilla and Kong over there. We have our own big monster film. And it is very much a carbon copy of a Godzilla 2014, so to speak. It very much feels along that line of like a Kong Skull Island where you have the big monster walking around wreaking havoc, and then obviously the human characters have to come in, try and stop it from wreaking havoc, trying to understand is this a misunderstood creature or is it just a pure evil creature that is all about wreaking havoc. You know, that stuff that we see all the time in these sort of monster films. It is along those lines. Now, I don't have a major problem with that because monster films, I don't go in expecting this deep, insane story that is like a Spielberg movie or a Nolan movie or a Tarantino movie. I'm not expecting that level of storytelling. That's not what I've come to see. When I come to see a monster film, what do I expect? I expect fun entertainment, action-packed monsters ripping things apart, humans dying, and focus on the monster. Because a lot of times, for instance, a good example is Godzilla, King of the Monsters, they focus too much on the humanoid characters and they take away from the actual monster battles. Godzilla, King of the Monsters is the biggest example of that, where we're following the humans as King Ghidorah and Godzilla are fighting. Like, I don't care about these characters. Show me King Ghidorah fighting Godzilla. Like, that's what I want to see. And in a 2-hour movie, there was, I think, only, 25 minutes of screen time of the monsters actually fighting and stuff like that we actually got to pay attention. The rest is all on the human characters. This movie, we do follow the human characters, but it is just a single monster walking around. Now, the design of the troll is actually really cool. I really liked it. It looked really good. I have no problems with that. I mean, it looked absolutely spectacular. And if I was to envision a 50-foot troll, this is exactly what I would picture. Like, it just looked like that. And I thought they encaptured the lore about this Norwegian troll really well in this story. It is a generic story, like I've said, so don't expect anything deep. As for the characters, our main lead, we get a sense of where they're going at the start with her as a little girl and her father. We get an idea of the things that are... It is a generic story. Like, it's something we've seen before, and it does feel a bit like Godzilla 2014 with the father and the son in that movie. This does resemble that a lot. And there is moments where I'm kind of sitting there, I'm like, okay, I really feel like you are kind of just following that formula. And that's okay. This one is executed okay. I still feel like it's lacking a bit more. It needs a bit more action in it, probably, for a monster movie, you kind of got to have that action. Otherwise, it feels very slow. And I felt like the pacing of this film is its biggest downfall. It takes forever to get to the point where the troll comes up. It feels like you've gone for an hour. Like, this is only an hour and 45-minute long movie, so it's not like it's like 3 hours or anything like that, but it feels like that when you're watching it. It just takes so long. And that was one of the big criticisms with Godzilla 2014 was the pacing, because it just, we're not seeing this monster, like this monster, it's about that. And I felt like whenever the troll was on screen, it was great. And you're kind of like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like, you're seeing this thing wreck tanks, wreck people, eat people, like all this stuff happening. And it's really, really cool. You see its abilities, what it can do, what happens to it. That was all great. I just felt like we needed more of it. That is a criticism of mine, is I wanted more. I just felt like you just kind of could have taken bits out when we come to the human characters and really focused on the troll more so than that. But otherwise, yeah, it is very similar to the format that we've already seen before. The music was great. I had no problems with that. The acting was decent as well. No problems there. The cinematography is fantastic. The location is absolutely gorgeous. Those mountains look freaking phenomenal. I really enjoyed the whole visuals of this movie. I think it was fantastic for a Netflix movie as well. They could have easily made this movie look very low budget, but I didn't feel like I was watching a low budget film or anything like that. Like, the design, the visuals, the visual effects were really, really good for this movie. A lot better than what I was expecting. So that was great as well. So overall, look, I think it is a generic film. It feels like I've seen this movie before. So that is a bit of a downer. I was kind of hoping to see something different, something fresh, a new take on the monster franchises, something different, something more out there, more like, have another go, like, give me something else. I mean, you could easily do more movies of this. Like, this does set up a good, like, universe for this troll universe, whatever you want to call it. Like, Netflix could easily create a monster troll with all the lore and everything that they've established in this movie. Could easily do a sequel, a third, but if they do something a bit more like out there, something that I haven't seen. Don't go paint by the numbers of a monster flick. Give me something unique and something different. That's what I want. I don't feel like this film delivered on that, but as from a visuals aspect, great, fantastic. The troll was cool. There is some great moments in here. There's some cool lore. But overall, it's a decent film. I wouldn't say it's like anything like, wow, spectacular. I wouldn't say anything like that, but it is a decent film. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Troll? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.